This is Italtile. Right, Italtile. I haven't been in one of these stores for a while, but the stores themselves, we'll mention the brands in a minute, but let me just point out the founding family here, one of Italian South Africa's finest. That's the Ravazotti family, Gianni Ravazotti, the founder in 1969. It's principally operating in the tiles, which means everything from the cheap stuff, the ceramic type stuff, all the way through to the high-end imported porcelain numbers. Remember the brands. We're talking Italtile at the top. Then there's a business called CTM, which sometimes referred to because of a successful ad campaign as Carlo Tito Mario, but I think it actually stands for ceramic tile something or other. And then there is the Top T brand, which is at the lower end, and there are multiple stores of all these sorts selling all of these things. The market cap of this one, after a very good run, is 11.9 billion rand. Pretty substantial. Price to earnings ratio 17.7. Dividend yield 1.9%. Interesting transition. They bought out their associate company, Ceramic. So they're also in the bathroom tileware and sort of furniture, not furniture, what do you call it, like sort of toilets and basins and baths and all that stuff. And then a little bit of taps and related stuff. But again, this is, I mean, you know, bathroom renovations is a sort of fundamental human right. I mean, it's what people do when they have even a few pennies outside of their normal monthly income.
I think kitchen and bathrooms, I see that is the in thing. I mean, I was at a shopping mall with my wife, and you look at the expense of these, how expensive some of these things are. Certainly, it gives you the look and feel, and I think if you look in terms of most of the high-end flats or townhouses that are being built, you know, that's where they go and do the shopping. So really, CTM, very good brand, and remember some of the adverts you see, very aggressive. And I think also in the region, they're pretty much the shop where people go to. I mean, I'm looking at Zimbabwe and possibly Zambia. They buy quite a lot from CTM. So it's a very good quality, I think, business. And the share price has been also doing well recently.
Yeah, look at that. Share price on a trot. On a trot. Sales good, dividends strong, earnings increasing. One of the key things about them I noticed is that they're pretty masters at juggling between local sourcing and manufacturing and imports based on when the rand moves for or against them. And in recent years, they've emphasized local production because of the weakening of the rand has made it hard to bring stuff in from global markets at affordable levels.
Well, certainly, I think if you look in terms of their Italian taps and imports, you know, for your high-end market, those inventories possibly they can hold for a certain period as our economy will improve or the purchasing power of families improve. So the share price has taken a little bit of also just like SPAR, a little bit of a correction or downtrend, but still remain quality share. PE 17% better than the ones we just discussed prior, but the dividend yield is not as demanding if you compare to
Still, from a shareholder point of view, controlled by the Ravazotti family, although the old man Gianni has stepped back into a non-executive role. Remember, his son died tragically a few years ago. But the CEO, Nick Booth, was with Ceramic before, very experienced operator, solid board, you got a sense, etc., etc. Right, let's bring it to the usual head. So are we going hot or not on this one after many years of outperformance? How are you going to call it?
I'm pretty much almost inclined to say it's another hot stock. I think, you know, there is momentum. Obviously, it's cheaper of the three. As long as they are going to improve on the dividends payouts, I think, you know, it's a good stock.
Good. So we go with hot on this one.